One of the things that entrepreneurs and business leaders are always sort of questioning themselves on and curious about are the stages of growth of business and personal development. So I'm going to share with you the 4 stages and particularly focus on the top 2 today. My name is Chaz Wilson, president of Master Networks, Blue 42, and Wilson Leadership Coaching. And these are things that I wished I'd known when I started my business. The steps of growth and development are, the first one is survival, and every entrepreneur typically starts there. Unless you got venture capital up front or a big investment into your business, most of us start in that survival mode. And then what happens after survival is we move into stability or stable. This is kind of like a double-edged sword in this phase because it's where things start to feel comfortable. Today I want to focus on the top 2 and what those look like and what those mean. And the next stage from stable is success. Now, in success, this is interesting because the interesting part of it is you get to define it, right? Success is what you define, which is so fascinating for people I've had discussions with. A friend of mine who's reinventing himself in his business, and I think what he's up against right now is that he's not sure what success looks like for him. He's sort of redefining and reinventing what success looks like, and that's the key. It feels like it's this moving target up. As we keep getting closer, success can tend to feel like it's further away and further away because you keep defining it. But I remember recently when I was able to take 3 weeks of vacation time, and to be able to take 3 weeks and the business continue to operate, and in fact, in many ways, continue to be more successful than when I'm here every day working. To be able to do that, so have the freedom and have the income still remain or even increase, to me is how I define in that success mode. But you have to define it as an entrepreneur and business leader. Now, the 4th is what we call significance. The way to measure significance is a couple of things. One is the impact that you're making. At a certain point, you have to make it more about others than just the goals you're trying to accomplish. I think one of the best definitions that I've ever heard about how to move into significance comes when you're focused on contribution, meaning your ability to contribute to others is the key to the significance stage. What happens is then you come together and you're focused on what other people need and adding value to them with really nothing in return. So if you look at those stages again to try to measure yourself, survival is probably like, how do I just get to being able to pay the bills? That gets me into stability. Then from stability, how do I measure the ability to have time freedom and the money that supports my life? And then a little bit above and beyond, that's somewhere in there is how you would probably define your success stage. And then significant stage is going to come when you are completely focused on the ability to impact and contribute to the lives of others and those around you, and really build a legacy now from survival to significance. Now you're building legacy beyond your business. Thank you for watching this. My name is Chaz Wilson, again, president and founder of Master Networks. If you enjoyed this, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this out. My goal is to share things that I wished I had learned when I started my business, things that I wished had been shared with me that I could learn. And my goal is to pass that on to you, to cut that learning curve, to give you an opportunity to speed up your success and eventually to your level of significance.